What's up, guys? Good to see you and welcome to today's vlog. It is Saturday and it is day 13 of the Keto Quest 21-day challenge. I'm feeling good sitting here with the precious baby Sawyer, the beau of the day. And we've got this cool little mitt here, I guess, for you to chew on since you're teething.
Hi.
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 You're silly. Carly hung this cool little mural, whatever you want to call it thing. It says, "Rise and let your creativity shine." Okay, so Carly and the kiddos are headed to some lady's house to buy a cool thing, don't know what to call it, show you when it gets here, for that area right there. In case you missed it, Carly gave our backyard an upgrade. So first thing this morning, I have to go and return this coffee maker that I bought at HEB. The reason I'm returning it is because after hanging out with Logan Sneed again, he reminded me how bad the Keurig is for you. So this thing was like $130 and I thought it was cool just because it looks cool. I kind of got caught into thinking, wow, this is gonna look nice on the countertop. But then when I got home, Carly, being all the practical person that she is, said, "This thing sucks, take it back." So now I need your help. Please, in the comment section below, give me some recommendations on a good coffee maker. I'm willing to spend good money on it just because it's something that I do every single day and health is important. So thank you for your suggestions. We got kind of a crazy day today. I'm gonna go down to the Domain, which is like this huge retail, living, crazy shopping center. And I'm gonna do a podcast with a nice gentleman who seems very ambitious. I'm actually very excited to meet him. Logan Sneed lives in the Domain. Sorry to give up your location, bro, but hopefully he's free. Maybe I can pop in and say what's up to him. Also, I gotta come clean with you guys. Like I said, today is day 13 of the Keto Quest 21-day challenge. I'm feeling awesome, but I gotta admit, I broke one of the commitments 2 days in a row. And it's probably not gonna come as a surprise which commitment that is. It's commitment number 3. You must track your food for 21 days, then stop tracking after 21 days is over. 21 days is not over, but for some reason I stopped tracking. I think I got a little bit arrogant and told myself, yeah, you know what you're doing. It's no big deal if you don't track today. And I used that as an excuse. So for the last 2 days, I did not track. But that's okay because it's not gonna be perfect. You must realize when you mess up, recommit yourself. So that's what I'll be doing today. Back on the tracking grind. I actually wasn't really planning on vlogging today because it's Saturday and I just wanted to relax, but I made a commitment with myself to be more consistent, more active, more engaged with YouTube. Because I really, really do love my YouTube friends and family. Although YouTube is the hardest platform, it is also the most rewarding platform. So I just wanted to say really quickly, thank you for your guys' support. When you give me thumbs up, I appreciate it. When you tell your friends and family about my YouTube channel, I appreciate it. And there is nothing more satisfying, more gratifying than hearing, hey, I saw you on YouTube, you got me to start the ketogenic diet, or you got me to start working out, and I appreciate it. That really just kind of keeps me going. So please do continue to share those stories. Please let me know that I've helped you out, because my goal, my mission in life is to help people out. It's what keeps me going. So I appreciate it. All right, let's get to some real talk real fast. So I got on my phone call check-in with one of my clients yesterday. He had been doing the ketogenic diet for 3.5 weeks. About week 2, he started feeling bad. He started getting headaches. His performance in the gym was going down. Despite every effort to troubleshoot, it just kind of seemed like the inevitable was he was gonna slip and fall off keto. So when I talked to him on the phone, he let me know, in fact, he did stop doing keto. Gotta give him a shout out because most people who stop doing keto, it's because of their sugar addiction. And what they do is they run back to ice cream and cookies and just kind of relapse. That didn't happen to him. He told me that what he did was incorporate slow digesting carbohydrates like lentils and oats and sweet potatoes, which is exactly what I would have told him to do. And that's also what I'm gonna tell you guys to do if you tried the ketogenic diet and it did not work. Slowly introduce carbohydrates back into your diet, starting with the slow digesting ones that have minimal impacts on blood sugar and insulin. Don't run straight back to the sugar, or I promise you, you will regret it. Now, on a different note, I think psychologically it's important to prepare yourself for a few things. Number one, you must not abandon healthy fats just because you are no longer doing keto. I hate that it has to even be called keto, because for me, it was simply the realization that I had been lied to, misled my entire life about fat. I'm 37 years old, so I lived through the tail end of the low-fat craze here in America, where everybody told you that if you eat fat, it's gonna kill you in 30 seconds or less. In fact, fat is actually essential to life, and you should eat as much healthy fat as possible to live a long, prosperous, and happy life. So again, just because you tried keto and failed, do not abandon fat. Keep the healthy fats like eggs and avocados and macadamia nuts and olive oil and MCT oil even. You can keep using that. The ground beef, the steaks, all the things that you loved about keto do not have to go away just because you add carbohydrates back into your diet. It's not like a cult here, man. It's not you're either keto or you're gone. And most importantly, do not beat yourself up just because you tried the ketogenic diet and found out it wasn't right for you. It's no big deal. Do you have any idea how many diets I've tried? I've been on a diet since I was 12 freaking years old. I honestly have tried probably 20 different diets. Diets are kind of like relationships. The best thing you can do when you break up with a diet is take what's positive and carry it forward, and just forget about the negative stuff. So take what you learned about the ketogenic diet, apply it to whatever path you choose going forward. Just make sure it's an actual path forward, not a gigantic step back to where you started. But please, do not be the person who tries the ketogenic diet for 2 weeks, finds out that it's not best for you, and then bashes people like me and other people who are successful with the diet. Just because it didn't work for you does not mean it's not a saving grace for me. Hey, listen, at the end of the day, you were willing to try the ketogenic diet because you're on a mission to find what works for you. You care about your health. You're open-minded, and you should be proud of that. Okay, real talk over. I'm gonna get this editing done. Guys, you know I'm back on the YouTube grind when I'm editing a video and talking to you guys at the same exact time.
2 hours later.
All right, so we just got to Logan's house. Say what's up, Logan.
What's going on?
And let me introduce you to, man, you're tall, bro.
6'6".
Cody
Myler. What's up? AKA Fit Keto Cowboy.
The Fit Keto Cowboy. So you're from Dallas, I guess that's where the cowboy thing comes in?
Oh, well, I'm a country boy.
Tell me you played basketball or something, man.
Totally.
I'm about to let you hold the camera.
I was a college basketball coach. I played back in Missouri. Yeah, basketball is my love. It's my passion. Definitely.
So your new passion is keto. So,
we say new. It's actually started in 2014. That's when I really learned about it. Learned from LeBron James's trainer.
Yeah, awesome. So if those of you who don't know, LeBron jumped on keto. I think he does it kind of periodically. Is that right?
Yeah.
Strategically,
in 2014, when he left Miami and went back to Cleveland, his trainer put him and Carmelo on a keto / paleo kind of diet.
Okay.
Yeah. And so then, before that, I always saw people saying, "Oh, I'm doing keto," and I didn't, they were with cheese and eggs and steak, breakfast, lunch, dinner, and I just was like, I don't know about that.
I feel you, bro. I was there. All of us were there at one point. And if you're an athlete, you have to really worry about performance, so any change in diet like that, it like freaks you out.
Absolutely. I've always, my whole life, been about performance.
Yeah.
I never was about the aesthetics until about 6 months ago.
Yeah. I'm not about the aesthetics.
Yeah.
I don't do keto for the aesthetics at all.
Exactly.
So you jumped in, got over the fears, obviously it worked out for you.
Yeah, and when I read that study, then for about 2 years, I really read a lot of information and studies on keto. I didn't go to YouTube to learn all this stuff.
That's good. That's good.
But then in 2016, that's when I learned about you.
Okay, cool.
And that's when I started seeing more people, and here we are today.
And here we are today. So we're gonna do a podcast. Tell us where we can find your podcast at.
So you can
What's
find
the name of it?
It's called the Myler Flex Podcast.
Okay, sweet. So I'm absolutely starving. Logan, per usual, is doing intermittent fasting. Is that right?
20 hours.
What time is it right now? It's 11:39, and you're doing fasting as well.
I'm done right now, but I do it for at least 12 hours every day.
All right, maybe I'll share some of my food with you. So Logan Sneed lives right next to Whole Foods. Jealous!
Got you. Hey, I got my bulletproof coffee there.
Yes, my man's got his bulletproof coffee. I went to the hot bar here. Let me show you what's inside. We've got 2 chicken thighs. We've got some Brussels sprouts. Shout out to Keto Chef Max. Every time I see Brussels sprouts, I think of his bacon bits and Brussels. I tried to come as close as I can to that with 2 pieces of bacon. We've got some brisket there as well. And a quick little story for those of you who don't know, Paxton is allergic to a lot of nuts, but he's not allergic to seeds. And you know those bins where you can just kind of get your own seeds and nuts out of and put them in a bag? Well, I got sunflower seed kernels and pumpkin seeds out of that bin. I gave them to him per usual, like he's had them plenty of times before, and he had a reaction, like a major full body blow up. And what I think happened was some cross-contamination. Perhaps nuts were in the bin. They took the nuts out and exchanged them with seeds. I don't know what happened, so now I have to start buying nuts and seeds individually packaged to make sure they're not cross-contaminated, because he loves the stuff. And it's a super healthy fat source, especially for kids who have growing and developing brains. And then we got to give a quick Austin, Texas shout out to Epic Pork Rinds. This is the chili lime flavor. He actually convinced me to give these a shot. You ever tried these before?
Oh, I got like 3 of them in there, dude.
Nice.
So good.
All right, so look, the ingredient label checks out. You guys would be shocked at how many pork rinds, like brands, have maltodextrin, dextrose, all this nonsense. So this checks out, all single ingredient clean foods. We are going to get on this podcast. You guys ready to rock?
Let's go.
We'll see you in a little bit.
A few moments later.
Okay, so we're about to start this podcast, and I got to admit, this is one of the dopest little mobile podcast setup that I've ever been a part of. I'm very excited about this. So we've got my microphone here attached to here. Tell us what else actually, this is a new addition he's probably not used to. This is Logan's red light therapy thing.
I've heard.
What is this? The equalizer, like the soundboard?
The whole soundboard and everything, controlling the mics and all that good stuff.
What else we got going on?
Then up here, I've got my camera for the vlogging, and then we got tablets up here. We're going live on Instagram,
That's
on
amazing.
Myler Flex, and then we're going live on Facebook on Next Rep Fitness.
So we're going live on Facebook, live on Instagram. You're vlogging this.
Yeah.
We're going to record this for YouTube, and we're going to do the podcast.
And that's live on the Speaker Podcast app, or once we're done, it'll go on Spotify, iHeartRadio, all the places you can listen to the podcast.
Dude, let's crush this.
Let's do it.
All right, so that's a wrap on that podcast. I'm excited for you guys to listen to that episode. Make sure you give my man a follow. What do we have here?
So this is my logo. It's actually the M for my last name, Myler. So you see it on my shirt. And I just like for everybody to take a picture with it and just...
That's so awesome, dude. So I'm gonna rip my shirt off right now, flex as hard as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Looking like straight Batman up in this. So that's exciting. Thank you so much for that. Before we leave, I wanted to also show you, anytime I come over to Logan's house, it's like, what's Logan got going on now? Like what tool or what trick can I use to improve my life?
New toy.
Got a new little toy here. So what is this thing called?
So it's called AccuSpike. So basically what it is, it's
it's like prickly, like
it is.
It's like okay, so tell us about it.
Iron, copper, magnesium, and basically what it's doing is we have tense areas in our body where we get stressed.
Yeah. Like
and so
right
what that's
here.
doing is like a magnet, and it's attracting blood to wherever it's rolling on, and it's kind of spiking into your blood a little bit, and it's attracting the metals it's a magnet to it.
It's like weirdly satisfying.
Yeah, so like it relieves tense areas.
Wow, bro.
And like you just really can press down on there, and like it relieves so much stress.
Yo,
dude.
that's legit.
I love it.
Where did you find this at? Let's give him a shameless plug.
AccuSpike.com.
AccuSpike.com. And where'd you find this at?
That was at PaleoFX.
Oh, PaleoFX?
Yeah.
All right, legit. So if you guys are a ball of stress, like walking around like this, like I am.
It improves sleep, muscle recovery. Did you know that there's athletes that are required to do those like every
Really?
day? Yeah.
Yo, I'm getting one for sure.
There's real science behind it.
I believe it. Well,
Yeah.
if you're messing with it, I know it's legit. And guys, we made it back home. What an awesome day. Just chilling on our new beautiful porch with Miss Carly and Sawyer. Hey, what are you doing over here?
This is Swiss.
Yes, these are some berries. We got some fresh berries here. We got blueberries, blackberries, raspberries. Please don't drop it. All right, so Carly is extremely proud of herself, and I must say, this place looks awesome. So that turned out to look nice. Of course, we had to accessorize with a little bit of plant life here. I think the only thing to do is just enjoy the rest of this beautiful Austin day. Got a nice breeze coming through here. Also, we got lights. Tell us
not done yet.
What's up there? We got like the cool little lighting. Is that what that is?
Yeah, I have to get another thing, and then it will have, yeah, some string lights.
We're doing just all the cool trendy stuff back here.
Yeah.
If anybody wants to come hang out with the Whitrocks, come on over. So that's a wrap on today's video. I'm gonna spend the rest of the day hanging out with my cool fam bam. I appreciate you guys being a part of my family as well. I will see you in the next vlog. Keep up the good work, guys, and much love.